Hello all, it is I, the Beast, with yet another installment of Beastly Reviews. Now today we're going to talk about something very interesting. Now if you recall, let's take you back in time briefly. If you recall a video from a few weeks ago, I actually reviewed the Pride brand dessert hummuses, or hummi if you will. I believe it was cake batter flavoured and chocolate and banana, but regardless, they were delicious obviously, but there was another supplemental product that was also a part of that review, part of the very first ever Beastly Reviews tandem review, and that was Kodiak Cakes protein-packed bear bites. And if you recall, I said it that way every single time, and I have to say it that way because there's a Kodiak bear waiting to maul me if I don't say it that way. Believe it or not, it's 100% true. Anyway, I'm quite a fan of the Kodiak products. I absolutely love the Kodiak brand pancake mix. I absolutely love the line of baked products, the brownies, the oven brownies, the muffins, the obviously the bear bites. They even have a delicious berry syrup, which is to die for. But anyway, today we're not talking about any of those things. Today we're talking about something that I'm a bit leery of, I must say, because I've seen these products about in the past, and these products are the microwavable brownie. This is actually Kodiak Cakes brand chocolate peanut butter brownie, 10 grams of protein. And the deal is supposedly all that you have to do is put a quarter cup of water into the cup, mix it around, and put it in the microwave for 60 seconds. And voila! Next thing you know, it is like a bakery window in there, and you have the most delectable brownies you could ever hope for. Is that the real is that real, or is that a unwarranted claim? We're about to find out after I microwave it. Actually, I'm just kidding. I don't need to microwave it today because I actually have a second one right here, ready to try. And mind you, I followed the directions to the letter. We'll start with the first test right here. Yep. It definitely is thick, like sort of like a brownie, but how does it taste? And actually, how does it feel too? Because that's a big part of this, and you want your brownies to be a bit on the cakey side, I guess, or maybe a little more gushy than that. And to be perfectly honest, it looks just like a bit of mush to me. It looks like it's holding its shape, that's for sure. It's but it's also sticking to the spoon quite readily, and yeah, so I really do wonder how this is actually going to taste, but I guess, yeah, and also how it's going to feel in my mouth, which sounds a little disgusting, but whatever. Let's give this a try, shall we? Wow. Okay, so that's good. That's actually quite good. Actually, very surprised that's quite good. Obviously, it's not going to be a brownie out of the oven. It's not going to be that cakey, like springy sort of gooey, that masterpiece that you get out of the oven when you get a proper brownie. But it is definitely it's gushy, so it's a bit like. It's a bit like the texture of the Little Debbie brownies, if you think about it. Like, if you think about it in that way, they're a bit gushy and mushy, and if you like that sort of thing, which I absolutely do, so that's a good point. So, it's obviously again, it's not a real brownie, but it's a nice little attempt right there. It actually tastes quite good, and it really does. It tastes quite good. It kept its it solidified well, but yeah. So basically, 290 calories for the entire thing. That's a bit high, so I mean it's a bit more than I usually imbibe, but that's pretty good overall. I would actually, and since it's not actually a brownie, and I can't really give it top marks for being a brownie when it proposes to be an actual brownie, but you just throw a cup of liquid and powder in the microwave and it comes out and it's a bit of mush, but. It tastes good, so it gets points for that. So I'll give it a 6.5, maybe a 7 out of 10. Tastes pretty good. It's probably not something I would get again, but at the same time, good effort by Kodiak. And if you thought this was a good effort, please like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your uncles, tell your cows. It's going to be a fantastic time here at Beastly Reviews, and I will see you next time with yet another wacky, wild, fantastic edition of Beastly Reviews.